Hello everyone, an innovator XAPG here, bringing you Celta Vigo career mode. And firstly, I've put it on professional difficulty just to clarify, to kind of see how the team gels first. So yes, that's why I've got it on an easier difficulty than usual. But yeah, I mean, this is probably my first legit content if you don't classify the budget tips. And I'm looking forward to it, just Celta Vigo, they were an impressive team last season, I believe, in La Liga. Finished, I think, mid-table. I'm not sure whether they got into the top half of the table or not, but they did. I think they did beat Real Madrid. I think so, yes, near the end there. And well, I chose them because they've got some decent quality. And now this is my short list for the kind of players I'd be looking to buy. And some of them I do realise, like Ganso and probably, let's say, Rodrigo, they're probably too expensive for my budget. I think my budget's around about £3 million. I think I've set it on. But yeah, these are just. I'm just gonna go ahead and inquire about all of these players. So just to be sure, if there are any players you can think of, well, I'm necessarily thinking probably the younger kind of more potential growth players. Are there any players you want in the career mode? I'll have a look for. And if we have the budget to sign them, well, go ahead. Just going along here, accepting a few offers for some of our players that are in the 30s. And I must apologise if some of them are club legends or captains. I'm not entirely sure whether the ones I've sold are. But as we can see here, I make our first purchase after much persistence, by the way, because Jordan Mutch would not take any contract after they increase it by 10,000. So he must be a pretty quality player if he wants that much money. Or a greedy player. Nonetheless, here I decided to swap him with Alex Lopez because I've noticed quite a lot of players are loaned in. But the problem is the loaned in players are probably the most quality players, such as Rafinha. And there is a little incentive that I feel that I probably have to buy the players. Here I go with the bid of McManaman. But I feel like you have to kind of, I don't know, that I feel obliged that I should go and buy these loan players because as a fan of Everton, I do realise how loan players can increase the team's quality. And in buying them is also key because it'll leave the squad a little light as well. But geez, these last two friendlies do pretty well. I think I drew two and won one. But the problem was, I'm not sure if you could see, our winger Nolito, he got injured. You can see there for 2 months, so that's going to be a bit of a downer. Whilst we bid for McManaman, who is also being stubborn and not accepting his contract. But here we go, first game, and we do concede an early free kick, which Espanyol were versing. And they, well, made a bit of a hash of it, really. Couldn't clear out, and what a crucial tackle there. But as we're on the ball here, good gelling passing movement. And it ends up with Espanyol. But Jordan Mutch, look at this opportunity. Why did he chip it? I'm not exactly sure. I did press B. Must have accidentally pressed LB. But another quality cross in. And it's saved over the bar. As it seems to be, it was a quiet start really. I mean, this beautiful counter-attacking play. As Charles, our main striker, is on the ball. Goes to Orellana, who I probably rate as one of the best players so far. Playing the past two games. He just seems on the ball quite a bit. And you see here, Charles makes a huge mash of this. Oh, look at the goalkeeper. What on earth is he doing? As Orellana smashes it right in the back of the net. 1-0 to Celta Vigo. And honestly, this is probably the ugliest goal I've ever seen on FIFA 14. I mean, that did not deserve to go in, nor did that not deserve to be cleared, because look at the goalkeeping. Dreadful. Dreadful stuff. Orellana gets the first for the season. I subbed Santimina on. Oh, no, sorry, I did not sub, I must apologise. Santimina was starting for Morito. As he won the ball back there, that's pretty impressive. And Jordan Mutch, he's beautiful cross here. Jordan Mutch is starting to be one of those players, looks like a pretty good and trustworthy signing. And Fernandez, looking for a shot there after a good play from the players. And look at this. That pass sends Sergio Garcia through. Good goalkeeping there from Yoel. And, well, that split our defence in half. I mean, not sure how that happened. But luckily, we do come away with a 1-0 win against Espanyol, who I believe are probably the same amount of quality as Celta Vigo. So it's a good indication of where we're at as a team. And you can see that. I must admit, Charles, he did not create too many chances. Well, the game didn't really create too many chances, but I thought Charles would have been better in that game, but I must give him a few games. I'm really looking to increase the potential that Santimina and Ruben Blanco have in our team. They're absolute future stars. And if I can get so many seasons under my belt, I'm sure they'll be first team. And you see here, Callum McManaman, just like Jordan Mutch, wanted a lot more on his contract offer, and I finally go ahead with the deal. And I did swap him with a player, which at the time I thought was alright, but if looking back on it, I kind of did overpay on him. And as I swap him in for Santimina, Santimina takes his place back on the bench, as McManaman, Charles, Orellana are on the 4-3-3 wing formation. As we go into this game against Real Betis did not have a good season at all in the league. I think they got relegated and came in last place with their coach Pepe Mel. And, well, this is a good sign to see where we're at. We've got a win under our belt. And, well, it's a game away. But I do believe Real Betis, they've got a quality squad. I'm not exactly sure. They just did not have a good season. As what a pass, sending in Orellana. As Orellana goes through them all. A really good cross into, I think it was Rafinha who got the head in. No, it's Charles. Yes, Charles. As it looked just forward pressing the second half. No chances in the first half. But look at this. McManaman on his debut. It was a really lucky rebound, to be honest. I think that was Charles again. He should have put that away. Oh no, maybe it was Orellana. I'm not totally sure on that one. But McManaman was just the right place, right time, and good winger his. And once again, beautiful play. And Jordan Mutch sent in a shot, which was really unlucky, hit the post. And it's just all Celta Vigo. 1-0 up, and Charles once again makes the run. Has a shot, and once again saved. But look at this. Orellana with probably goal of the season contender. It may not have been far out, but that was the perfect placement for a bicycle kick. Incredible. I know the commentators were pretty impressed. It was like, how's he done that? As Orellana scores his second of the season. And already you can see, maybe the difficulty is a bit too easy. But we're just all over Betis. But this is probably Betis' only chance of the game. And it was alright, but our defence there should have cleared that really. But luckily, it wasn't too hard for Joel to save that one. And once again, forward pressure, it's the key for Celta Vigo. And their counting attack presence with the 4-3-3, it's phenomenal. As McManaman, that was a pretty good dribble, to be honest. And I slotted in the corner of him. Now that's his second of the game. And he's really starting to impress me. Just on his debut. As he seems to be, top quality signing. As once again we win possession of the ball. And then Hugo Malo takes an enormous dribble really. And does not get the job done. Once again, the woodwork seems to be our fault. Cannot get it past the woodwork. 3 goals, but probably about 3 shots on the crossbar. And look at Rafinha here. How did he not get that in? That was an incredible mistake from the goalie. as he has another chance, a lot more difficult, but this time the goalie redeemed himself. That was ridiculous. How did he not score from that? But anyway, we have subbed on Santi Mina to see how he goes, as I'm not entirely convinced with Charles. But as you can see, injury there, which may be a concern to our defender. But look at this counter-attack. Immediately on the ball, Santi Mina has a chance to impress himself. Hits the post, another woodwork shot, the fourth time it's hit the woodwork in the game. As McManaman here tries to get a hat-trick, really. Trying to be a bit greedy with McManaman. Well, the goalie didn't do too much work to stop that. But the game has finished 3-0 to Celta Vigo, and just down in the comments down below, please give this video a like, and please suggest whether the difficulty is too easy or any players you want to buy.